Last season you were at Kelly's and you did fairly well. How did the move come about?
I was returning to Kelly's. After that, there's a lot of stuff happening, football. So I always choose peace, choose to enjoy football and do well, and So I got a call from the chairman, said, "Hey man, you must come this side and help the team." So the way he explained to me, it was clear that he want promotion. Then I'm always this person who love challenges. So I was like, I've never been in Limpopo before. So and when I got here, I was shocked that this is actually a PSL team. So why are we still here? So what made me come this side? They are signed to score goals, that's all. Take the team back to the PSL. Yeah.
But were you surprised to get the call?
I was surprised because just that time I just told I had a meeting with Kelly's team. I told them if they don't hear from me after 2 days, I didn't know God was just, it's more like a prophecy. If they don't hear from me after 2 days, I'm done with them. The next thing I got a call after 2 days, I was like, I'm packing my bag and I left.
Obviously, you know the age stigma in South Africa, and I'm sure you get to ask this question every time after you turn 30 or something. At 36, obviously, what do you think you can still offer now?
I offered at Kelly's when they said I'm old. I think I scored 11 goals. I'm supposed to score more, but then teams are not the same. I don't believe too much on age. It's mentality. Age is always a number, but it's how you look after yourself, how you apply your body in the team, how you fit in the team and help the team. It's always the task. More than age, more than anything, it's always that I have to work. I've signed to work. I have to push, no matter what. But yeah, I take care of my body, and yeah.
And looking at that age thing, you seem to have a control over the situation when you were at Kelly's. Just to tell them that if they don't hear from you in 2 days, we hardly see teams giving players your age a contract. Or did you feel like you were in control of the situation at the time?
I'm a fan. I love God so much. So most of the things that happen in my life is always aligned with the Holy Spirit. So before I do anything, I always go for prayers to say where to worship God through my talent. So I said those things because I believe there is another team that requires for my service, and I wanted to say, nah, let me call it a quit. But then when you have this passion and have this mentality of being a hard worker and look after your family, you said it's not time to give up now. Let me go another patch of a year or 2 years. But it's just age. It's how you eat, it's how you live. I look at the spiritual life. If I'm young spiritually, why not my body take a shape of who I am spiritually? That's how I live my life. That's a principle I observe.
Yeah, you just said something about you wanting to call it quits. Can you explain further what really happened and why didn't you, if you wanted to?
I had to go back to my career. I'm not a person who cries much. There's injustice. There's a lot of things, if I can tell you can be shocked, that can make me give up football. But because through God, believing that my life God is in charge of my life. I never had an agent. But when I look at the treatment, some of the teams in this locally, but beyond that, it was these youngsters, upcoming youngsters, it was painful. As a result, I wanted to just sit and just maybe help from behind closed doors, because it's really painful. The guy will have a talent, but the team will treat him like, when the guy doesn't have accommodation, the player doesn't have accommodation, the player doesn't have a parent, and he's talented, but you still tell him things that are not even developing and helping. It pains me most of the time. But then I was like, let me go work so that these youngsters, they see that you can still move mountain whatever age you are in. That's what made me stay a little bit. Because even my family was like, even the other coaches like, no man, you can still go to, I don't know, until it's past age of non-vet. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be that baby. I still have to work on the background and help these youngsters, because we have so much talent in South Africa, but not being nurtured. The way it's nurtured is through papers, and it's papers, they don't do justice on this. They don't protect them. They just expose them instead of protecting. You can see it in Europe. They protect and they show the boy when he's matured now to play professionally, then they show him. And they don't follow him with a lot of interviews and stuff. But I'm not saying that papers is a bad thing or media is a bad thing, but I wish we can protect our South African players.
Yeah, and I think it's a very key point. And what do you think that needs to? How do you think that needs to change? Maybe I'm sure we are media, but I'm sure if it's advice, you can also offer it to us as well.
There's a for an example, there's a boy at Chiefs who's Vilagazi. Football has changed, and he's skillful, and he can go forward, he can pass and stuff. It's just a matter of knowing what to say to him. What qualities do you need? What the requirement of the team that the system says about the talent, and you can give him that freedom, but going forward. So the patient is not enough to develop it. Technically wise, mentally wise. It's not about always entertainment nowadays. Long time ago it was nice, but now it's no longer. It's business. So the mentality has to shift. Focus on business, because the best skill in nowadays is hard work. The best talent in nowadays is hard work. If there is no hard work, you have skill, then you can be more like one-off thingy, a player. But with media, what they can help with is the moment they glorify these youngsters, it get over their head. It's always have to be, or even though there's praise of the talent, but let's not focus on them, what now is happening, you know. Let's just leave them to grow up and stuff. And also I wish they also them, if they are not playing in a big team, they must go to these hard places, teams, to get to know mentality that you have to work hard for everything.
And okay, maybe that's the last one. What would you want to achieve with this club as well?
Promotion, score goals, help these youngsters. It's always about, for me, I'm one of the person who's generational minded person. So when I look at these facilities, I look at the chairman passion, how passionate is the chairman. I look at the quality that is here. I was like, I'm not in a wrong place, I'm in the right place. So promotion is one thing that is in our head. Even myself, to win is also Motsepe Foundation Cup, as I won all the cup in the PSL. So I want to win this one. Maybe after this one, then I can just say I have done my job.
Why do you look like you are hinting that this could be your last season?
Not necessarily the last season, but if the team get promoted, that will make me happy. Because for me, before money and everything, that you want to live comfortable. But when I grow up, I wanted to achieve such a history, you know. I don't want to be called a legend, but I want to say I've done well, you know. To win this cup, Motsepe Foundation, for me it will be the day that I said I can help there and there, but let these youngsters express themselves, because I can't be greedy.
And you are coming for the first time to, Limpopo, to be based here. Are you ready for for Limpopo?
I've experienced the weather when we played here. Language, Spedini. Not necessarily that it's a problem, the language, because we've been exposed to Tswana, Sotho, so I can just get two words to communicate. Greeting and all the stuff. Conversation I can have, but also I will mix with Zulu a little bit in English. But so far, it's all in my mind. It's all business. It's all just thinking about scoring goals, because they said I couldn't score goals. I'm old enough, then I score goals. So I wanna multiply the number that I gave last season at Kelly's.
Just adding to what he's saying, out of football, what are you loving most about the place so far? I'm talking about Limpopo, more specifically Limpopo.
Traditional food, proper veggies from the garden. There's one thing that strikes me every now and then. These people here, they are like this. Via business, they are like this. The water, they clean their own water. You eat like proper food. Not this, whether you call it artificial food, but it's a normal food where you eat, you grow, you become strong. Now I wonder why these boys are so strong. And also people are so loving, man. They are comfortable, stick to their language. Not like us Zulus, sometimes we stick in our language when we're home, but they can speak Zulu as well this side. I was surprised. But it's nice, man. I was so shocked that why I didn't come here early. Maybe I would be fluent in Spedi and stuff. But the food, you know, when you still go for Malana, and that thing we used to eat it when at home, there's someone slaughter a chicken, then you get this stuff. But here it's like you can get it every day for snack in the road. But the proper food from the garden, that's what I love. It's keep your body healthy and strong. Yeah.